Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Matt Lipink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Sam Bankman-Fried is in a jail in Brooklyn. What happened? Let's talk about that. Then the second topic is that Donald Trump, who is actually crypto skeptical, holds crypto around up to 500,000 US dollar. But how is it possible? Let's talk about that as well. And then Friday's video was partly about, Ark21Shares Bitcoin ETF application. And after the video came out, not that much later, the news came out that yes, actually the SEC pushed it and further out, and then now we're waiting for another deadline. But let's talk about this a little bit, because what kind of possibilities we could have when actually maybe the approval will happen in the future. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. I bring you short videos from Monday to Sunday, and also you're getting these more detailed, longer videos between Monday and Friday. So if you do not want to miss a single thing, just simply subscribe, subscribe button, that's it, and then you will get the notifications as soon as the new video is out. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and let's start today's episode. Well, and for start, as usual, let me share the screen where we can see that the Bitcoin is still not really moving in the last 24 hours. Nothing. 29,357 US dollar in a week, 1% up. Ethereum, about the same move, as you can see it here. The price is for Ethereum, 1,844 US dollar. Do we have any movers? Yes, actually, Hedera going up 17% now. Fracshare 6%, 8.6%. And then not big moves. Heather is the only one. And then when we're looking at the loser's bone, she was swapped 3.7% down, XTC Networks 3.5% down, and Stacks 2.7% down. So not big moves at all. When we're looking at here the Bitcoin daily candlestick chart, we can see that actually we still use this trend line now as a support. It always going back and closing above it. And then we have this bigger trend line here. So what kind of possibilities we have? We can either, very slowly go down here and maybe just pump from here. That's an opportunity. Then another thing is that we might, revisit this kind of 28,000-ish area, and then we can pump. And of course, the bearish scenario is when we can go even further more down. So now the market is not doing too much. When we're looking at the Bitcoin volatility index, is actually even lower than last week, 0.65%. When we're looking at the last 30 days, and still, the lowest in Bitcoin's history. So a move is coming up, but we are still waiting for it. Why we're waiting? Let's talk about it. What happened with Sam Bankman-Fried, who is actually now in a jail in Brooklyn. So Sam Bankman-Fried life changed on Friday because he got in jail, and not the friendly one, the one in Brooklyn, New York. And, basically U.S. District Judge Louis Kaplan in Manhattan ruled on Friday that Bankman-Fried, the founder of bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange FTX, must be jailed for tampering with witnesses. Why? For free on $250 million bond at his parents' home. It's a huge bond. And the theory was that he will stay with the parents, had to stay in house arrest at home and waiting there for the October trial. But now information leaked that he is trying to tampering with witnesses, and also that he was accused of leaking former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison's diary to the New York Times. Sorry. So now the judge ordered that he should rather spend the rest of the time until the trial, and probably during the trial as well, in the jail, and the jail is in Brooklyn. So yeah, well, this is not too bright for Sam Bankman-Fried. It's not the friendliest environment ever, but probably if he is guilty, he's not proved guilty yet, then he deserves it. But anyway, we're going to see it. Okay, second thing about Donald Trump, who is skeptical when it comes to crypto. However, he still holds crypto, as it turned out, and not a small amount, almost $500,000 Ethereum he has. So let's talk about that as well. So Donald Trump, who is, was skeptical about crypto, didn't say too many nice things about it for sure, holds up to $500,000 in Ethereum. So yeah, Donald Trump holds up to $500,000 in cryptocurrency, according to the recent released financial disclosure form submitted to the Federal Ethics Agency. And well, actually saying that the crypto is between 250,000 and $500,000 US. So this is a pretty big gap between it. But anyway, bottom line is that he wasn't the one probably who just invested in crypto. The wallet appears to be connected to the line of NFT tokens, non-fungible tokens that his campaign launched, previously back in 2022 at the end of the year. And because simply people bought these Donald Trump NFTs, this is how he got Ethereum on his wallet. And this is what he still actually holds. So will it change his perspective on cryptocurrencies? Well, we're going to see it. Previously, he didn't say too many good things about crypto, but as you know, there are many presidential candidates. They're actually supporting crypto, Bitcoin, and they actually included in their campaign as campaigning with it, that they will allow crypto and all these kind of things in the United States if they will be elected. So we're going to see what Donald Trump is going to do with this. Will be he a fan of crypto or something? Well, future will tell. Okay, and now let's move on to the last news. And the reason when I put it last is because it came out on Friday, but just after I released my video, which was partly about this, that what's going to happen if, the SEC will push further out the Ark21Shares Bitcoin ETF application. And then the video came out not that much after the news came out that, yes, it did happen. So let's talk about that a little bit. Okay, so, well, what happened? We had another deadline. We had actually a couple of deadlines here. Let me share this screen. And yeah, maybe just zoom in a little bit that you can see it better. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so we had here, this was one Ark21Shares Bitcoin ETF. And the first deadline was back on the 9? Sorry, the screenshot is not the best, but yeah. Okay, so back in end of June, well, it wasn't approved. So now this was the one which we were waiting for on the 13th of August. So it was actually Sunday, but because it's Sunday, everybody waited that probably it will come out on Friday. What they're going to do with it. And the majority said before, yes, it will be pushed further out. And this will actually happen. It kind of was surprised in. And yes, then we have the third deadline. It's the 11th of November. And the final deadline, and this is what the majority say, this is the most likely one, it's the 10th of January. And when we're looking at that, after 5 days, the 10th of January, BlackRock's third deadline is coming. So if this will be approved here, probably the BlackRock one will be approved here as well, because the last deadline for the BlackRock one is 15th of March. And yeah, after that, if one goes live, one gets approved, then probably others will just follow. And The majority is saying that this is rather when, the question, not if. And yeah, we're going to see it. So this was the one I just wanted to finish in at the end of this video, because we started that on Friday and I just couldn't close this. I did make a very quick short video about it, so you do know the news, but I just wanted to have a clearer look what's happening now, what we're waiting for right now. Basically, now we're waiting for, in this case, for November. However, the very first deadline for the BlackRock Spot ETF will be on the 2nd of September. So that's coming up pretty soon. And that could be also an important thing, a very interesting twist if they would say, okay, BlackRock should get it first, and therefore, let's do it now. I mean, in September. But again, the majority is saying it will be all pushed towards beginning of next year, but we're going to see it for sure. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day you're getting these fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related news here on this channel, Blockchain Bloom. So if you subscribe, you won't miss a single thing. You're getting the short videos, you're getting these longer videos. Anyway, if something out, I'm going to talk about it, and then you will stay up to date. I think that's very, very important. And also, if you like this kind of content, what I'm creating, hit the like button, highly appreciated. And then see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.